Tonight, we have a battle between two undefeated teams with a lot of history between them. We have the Westfield Shamrocks looking to advance to 5-0, and the Hamilton Southeastern Royals looking to advance to 5-0. Good evening, folks. I'm Rowan Elbert, joined occasionally by the one and only Alan Scheller, Mr. Producer. And tonight will be a radio-style broadcast, which means no video, only my voice. So if that is your cup of tea, then you're in the right place. Hamilton Southeastern coming off a nail-biting finish against Fishers, 35-34 in overtime. It came down to the final play where quarterback Chandler Weston fumbled the football, but Jalen Alexander, the star running back, picked it up and took it in for the game-winning touchdown. And HSC, we have the national anthem coming up here. Beautiful national anthem sung by what looked to be a choir. It was incredible. But anyway, going back to what I was saying earlier, HSC and Westfield, a storied rivalry. Going back to last year, it was especially evident that HSC, their top priority after being eliminated by Westfield the year before, is beat Westfield. And last year, that was indeed what they did. As last year in sectional play, HSC won 20-0. And that really got their point across that their priority was beat Westfield. And in the regular season before that, HSC won 26-21. And a lot of it is on the hands of their quarterback, Chandler Weston, who so far on the year only attempting 54 passes. But it really comes down to the run game and their running back, Jalen Alexander. Jalen Alexander, where do I even start? He's got an offer from Army, and so far on the year, averaging 10 yards per carry with over 500 yards and 7 touchdowns. You might think 10 yards per carry, that is a video game number, a video game stat, and that is exactly what it is. I mean, he is unreal, but the other key piece to this HSC team is on defense. I would say arguably really their best player, I would say, Mason Alexander, a DB, a junior, who on the season has 2 interceptions. Both were pick sixes. Both came in the same game against Carroll in the opener. Carroll, of course, eliminated HSC in the regional. HSC coming 1 win away from going to state, and they did lose that game. Alexander with 18 tackles on the year so far, and he's got D1 offers from Pitt, Florida, Miami, not Ohio, Florida, Ole Miss, Kentucky, and Louisville. And I'm not even scratching the surface. Mason Alexander, this kid is unreal. And Westfield, let's go to Westfield here. a lot more pass heavy than other teams in the HCC, especially considering HSC. They've only attempted 54 passes all year. Westfield, they've attempted 87. And Jackson Gilbert, his first year as the starting quarterback, he has been the guy so far, throwing 7 touchdowns to 4 interceptions with a 64% completion percentage. I mean, Jackson Gilbert, the leadership is there and the skill is there. I do expect them, especially tonight, though, to go to the run game with Kendall Garnett, who has been one of the best running backs in Indiana. So far, 4.7 yards per carry, 388 yards, and 4 touchdowns, 3 of those coming against Zionsville. And quite frankly, Kendall Garnett, that is a guy that is a workhorse. You could ride his back all the way to a win. And I'm very much looking forward to this matchup. This is the matchup of the week between two undefeated teams looking for redemption against one another. We will be right back with the opening kickoff. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. And we are back after the coin toss. You are watching the Westfield Shamrocks take on the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. Radio-style broadcast. Westfield winning the coin toss. They choose to defer. Westfield, they have not lost a coin toss all year, which also they haven't lost a game all year. Maybe that's a tell of what we'll see tonight. Westfield, they've shown time and time again they are a second half team. But I think this matchup will show in the first half what these teams are really made of. HSC, let's go back to week 1 against Carroll. They put up 21 points in the first half compared to Carroll not putting up anything. HSC, they might be a first half team, so that is going to be an issue. Back deep to receive for HSE is the one and only Mason Alexander. Brennan Baker as well, back deep to receive. A sunny, beautiful day here from Everwise Field, and we are getting ready for the action. Brody Bame on to kickoff for the Shamrocks. Both student sections filled to the brim.
They are jumping.
Back deep to receive is Baker and Alexander for the Royals. Here's Bame's kickoff, and we are underway tonight. And this one goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback. No surprise, all of Brody Bame's opening kickoffs have gone to the back of the end zone for a touchback all season. No shocker there. And now coming out for HSC is quarterback Chandler Weston and the Royals. Weston, like I mentioned earlier, only attempting 54 passes on the season. But now it's 1st and 10 for the Royals at their own 20-yard line. 2 receivers right, Hamilton the lone man left. Westfield showing 4-2-5. Gets the snap. Throws to his right on the screen pass. He's got a man still on his feet. Got the first down and more, and it's stopped out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That was Jewel Jagayo, who has been the second receiver on this team, really, behind Donovan Hamilton. It looked like he had the first down, but it's hard to tell from up here. 2nd down and 3 for Hamilton Southeastern on their own 28-yard line. Westfield 4-2-5 again, 2 receivers left. Weston takes the snap, hands off to Alexander, and he gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage by William Goodvine. Jalen Alexander, one of the best running backs in the state of Indiana. Very crucial to stop him early on. And that is a 3-yard loss. So now it's 3rd down and 5 for the Royals at the 25-yard line. Weston claps his hands for the snap, going for the hard count, doesn't get it. Takes the snap. Weston, pressure goes. It's picked off by Jake Good as he fired right on the 35-yard line. Chandler Weston, his 2nd interception of the season, and Jake Good, his 1st of the year, the 2nd of the year for the Shamrocks, making it look easy. Was looking for Donovan Hamilton, his #1 target, but Jake Good was able to read it out perfectly. And Jake Good, still without an interception coming up to this point on the season. Brock Stewart was the only DB without an interception going into this game. And here we go. Ball on the 33-yard line in HSC territory with 11:13 left in the first quarter. Gilbert takes the snap, hands it off to Nosler up the middle, gets a little cutback move, and he is finally tripped up and brought down at the 30-yard line. Second down and 4 for Westfield at the 27-yard line in HSC territory. Gilbert, Nosler to his left, takes the snap, fakes the give, rolls left on the QB option, and he is brought down right behind the line of scrimmage. And it looked like on the stop for HSC, it was Jack Osiki, who has 4 sacks on the season. That will be a name to look out for. So that brings up 3rd down and 6 for Westfield, a loss of 2 at the 29-yard line on the left hash. 2 receivers left, Gilbert with Nosler in the backfield. Aaron Bullis motioning right. Gilbert takes the snap, gives it to Aaron Bullis on the jet sweep, and he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage by a swarm of blue, white, and red. He got nothing on that. And this brings up an interesting decision for the Shamrocks here on 4th down and 6 at the 26-yard line. 4th down and 3 for Westfield. They're bringing out Brody Bame, and they're bringing out the kicking unit. Bame, so far on the season, has been a very efficient kicker. He's got the Division I offers to prove it. Brady Bame in to attempt the field goal. 40-yard attempt on the right hash. Good snap, good hold, almost blocked. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle and good. Brody Bame gives the Westfield Shamrocks an early 3-0 lead with 9:18 left in the first quarter. And like I mentioned earlier, a moment in this game that you have to take advantage of is the first quarter. Westfield hasn't really done that as much this year. They did it last week against Noblesville, putting up 21 in the first half. Westfield has generally been a second-half team all season. So this is a nice little change of pace the past 2 weeks. And we're going to take a quick break here. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. Coming back from break, the Westfield Shamrocks up 3-0 with 9:18 left in the first quarter. Good evening, folks. If you're just now joining us, I'm Rowan Elbert. And Brody Bame on to kickoff yet again. Mason Alexander back deep to receive inside the 5-yard line. Thank you for joining us on a beautiful Friday night here from Everwise Field at HSC. Bame winds it up, and we are underway with 9:18 left. And this one rolls to the back of the end zone on the right pylon, and it is in the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st down and 10 for the Royals at their own 20-yard line. Last drive, it ended with Jake Good picking off Chandler Weston. Weston, although small sample size, it's very rare to see him make a mistake like that, as he's only thrown 1 interception going into this matchup. 2 receivers out for HSC. Weston in the gun takes the snap, hands it off to Alexander. Alexander, he gets tripped up for a gain of what looks to be about 6. And Jalen out. And Micah Webster on the tackle. Micah Webster with 11 tackles. The last game, 4-yard gain. 2nd down, 6 from the 24. Weston takes the snap, draws it, and pitches it out to Alexander right. And Alexander gets absolutely taken down just shy of the 30-yard line, outside the numbers right, around the 28-yard line. Andrew Liskey in on the stop. Also, it looked like for Westfield, that may have also been Aaron Bullis on the stop as well. 2nd down and 6 for HSC from the 26-yard line. Weston takes the snap, jet sweep left, and that goes nowhere as he is stopped by Andrew Liskey and Anthony Feltrinelli. Brendan Baker on the jet sweep gets stopped up for a very short gain, and HSC is on to punt. Andrew Liskey back deep to receive at the 45-yard line. On to punt for HSC is Braden Totten, a tight end / kicker. Something you do not see every day. Thomas Vandergriff for Westfield running out on the field, trying to get in before the play goes off. And this punt is off and away, and that one's going out of bounds on the near side at the what looks to be the Westfield 42-yard line.
Quick score.
And we're going to take a quick break again. 7:36 left in the first quarter. The Westfield Shamrocks up 3-0 over the Royals. You are watching Westfield Sports Network.
Quick score for you. Ben Davis 7, Warren Central 7.
And we are back. Kendall Garnett, we did not see him in the first drive for Westfield, but he is back out on the field. He may have been dealing with an injury. First down and 10 for Westfield from their own 44. 4 up front for HSC. Gilbert takes a snap, hand off to Garnett. Garnett gets a cutback move, still on his feet, gets to the 40-yard line in HSC territory on the left hash before he is finally stopped. Kendall Garnett, how do you stop that? And Westfield in the hurry up. Westfield at the HSC 37, first down and 10 with 7:20 left in the first quarter. Gilbert gets the snap, hands it off to Garnett, cocks left, and he gets stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, but a flag is down, and it looked like that was Nate Ingalls on the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, but a flag is down. We will await the call. And that is going to be a hold on the Shamrocks. So that will set them back even further, about 10 yards from where they were before. Holding in the Shamrocks. As we take a quick look around the league with this stoppage of play, Brownsburg up 7-0 over Fishers. That is a great matchup. And also Avon up 7-0 over Franklin Central. Avon still looking for win number 1 on the season. And Warren Central and Ben Davis tied 7-7. First and 20 for Westfield from the HSC 47 on the left hash. HSC, 3 linebackers, 3 receivers right for Westfield. Gilbert takes the snap, keeps it himself, and he gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage by what looked like to be Jack Seifert for the Royals. No gain. Second down and 20 for Westfield at the 47-yard line with 6:54 left. Gilbert claps his hands for the snap, doesn't get it, looks to his right. Gilbert with Garnett on his left hip, right hip now, takes the snap, keeps it himself on the QB draw, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage yet again. The initial contact that time coming from Michael Hogg. So this brings up third down and long for the Shamrocks. Third down and 19 for Westfield from the HSC 46-yard line with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Westfield up 3-0 if you're just now tuning in. Westfield, 3 receivers right. Braun, the lone man left. Garnett on Gilbert's right hip. 4 up front for the Royals. 3 linebackers. Gilbert gets the snap, fakes the give to Garnett. Throws on his back foot right, and it's intended for Gabe Arabulis on the right hash 40, and it's tipped and incomplete. And that brings on the punting unit for the Shamrocks. 4th down and 19 from the 46-yard line. Coverage for the Royals by number 41, Michael Holmes. The one thing I am curious about, though, is why they kept going to the run with Gilbert up the middle. I guess just giving them something they wouldn't expect. Bame on to punt for Westfield, 4th down and 19 from the 46-yard line. Back deep to receive for HSC is Donovan Hamilton. Bame almost blocked. And Hamilton gets the fair catch at around the 8-yard line on the far side. Chandler Weston and the Royals looking to bounce back from a 3-and-out and an interception earlier. And first down and 10 for HSC from the 10-yard line, their own 10-yard line. And Brody Bame, he's been pinning them back deep all season. He has had last week, he had a punt inside the 3-yard line. But Westfield 2 linebackers. Weston takes the snap, head off to Alexander, cocking right, and he gets stopped for a short gain by a pile of rocks. But it looked like Jackson Floyd was there with the initial contact. A gain of 2 for the Royals, 2nd down and 8 from the 12-yard line, their own 12-yard line. Two receivers on each end for Weston. Weston alone in the gun. Not anymore as his running back goes to his left hip, gets the snap, hands it off to Jalen Alexander. Alexander cocking right on the near side, gets to the 22-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds by Deacon King. Deacon King with a forced fumble last week. And Jackson Floyd also helped out too. 3rd down and 1 from the 19-yard line for the Royals on the right hash. Westfield 2 linebackers, Webster and Feltrinelli. Weston, 2 running backs. Takes the snap, hands it off to Alexander, and he's got the first down as he spun down at around the 21-yard line. And a flag is down. We will see what the call is, but this might be going against the Shamrocks. But I see an official pointing towards HSC's end, so we will see what this call is. Still yet to hear an official ruling. 4:53 left in the first quarter. Westfield up 3-0. And this one's going against the Shamrocks. It's unnecessary roughness. A 15-yard penalty. That is a huge blow. You see my producer, you can't see him, but he's in shock. 1st down and 10 for HSC from their own 38-yard line. Weston with Alexander in the gun with them. Goes for the hard count, doesn't get it. 4 up front for Westfield. It's Pariah, Goodvine, Butler. Weston takes the snap and Aaron Bolus. Hand off to Alexander, and he gets stuffed up at around the 46-yard line. And it looked like Feltrinelli was in on the initial contact. And to get the initial contact, it's hard because you kind of have to just go to the bottom of that pile. 2nd down and 3 for HSC from their own 45-yard line with 4:13 left in the first quarter. Westfield showing 4-2-5 again. Weston with his running back on his right hip, takes the snap, rolls to his right, pressure coming. He throws, and it's tipped and incomplete. It looked like Aaron Bullis tipped it into the ground as he was firing right. That looked like that was intended for Brennan Baker. 3rd and 3 for the Royals from the 45-yard line. Gabe Aaron Bullis coming in at corner for Westfield, coming in for Brock Stewart. We've seen that a little bit. He's guarding Donovan Hamilton, a guy who had a visit with IU not too long ago. Westfield 3 linebackers. Weston gets the snap, hands it off to Alexander, or to Baker, sorry, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage by Feltrinelli. That is a huge stop for the Shamrocks, and the punting unit is coming out for the Royals. Andrew Liskey back deep to receive with 3:30 left in the first quarter. Westfield still up 3-0. Braden Totten on to kick. Liskey back deep to receive at the 20. Totten takes it himself on the fake. He gets it right. He's got the first down, and he's knocked out of bounds by Good in Westfield territory at the 42-yard line on the near side. Braden Totten on the fake by the punter. The punter takes it to the 42. Are you serious? And with 3:11 left in the first quarter, HSC just stole one from Westfield. And I kind of saw it coming because in the last punt, he ran up like 5 yards and punted it away. Maybe just practicing his legs a little bit. First down 10 for HSC at the Westfield 44 on the right hash. 2 receivers left. Hamilton, the lone man right. Weston gets a snap, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage, and he still got the football. Whoa! A lot happened right there. I will break it down. So Weston hands up. It looked like he handed it off to Alexander. Alexander gets stuffed, and he throws a deep ball one-on-one to Donovan Hamilton inside the 10. It's incomplete, and a flag is down. It's hard to tell from up here sometimes. Kind of need binoculars. We still await the call from the head official. Maybe pass interference on good. I'm not going to go there yet, but we'll see what the official call is. And we see the HSC student section chanting, "You can't do that." Still don't know what the official call is. Still a stoppage in play. Gilbert heading back towards the sideline, and it's first down and 10 for HSC from the 44-yard line again. This makes no sense. Weston gets the snap, hands off to Alexander, cocking right on the near side, gets to the 38-yard line before he is stopped by a swarm of white that included Deacon King and Michael Webster. Second down and 7 for HSC from the Westfield 41-yard line. Maybe there was no flag on the play going back, but with 2:30 left in the first quarter, second down and 7 for HSC from the Westfield 41. Weston gets a snap, takes it himself on the fake give, gets to the near side 35. It looks like he may or may not have the first down. It's going to be close as he stopped out of bounds. It's third down and 1. Deacon King running him out of bounds. 3rd and 1 for HSC on the Westfield 35. This is the biggest play of the game so far. 4 up front for Westfield. 2 linebackers. 2 receivers left. Weston takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. And did he get the first down? Yes, he did. Jalen Alexander getting to the 32 before being tripped up. And that is a Royals first down. Alex Aaron Bolus with the tackle. First down and 10 for the Royals from the Westfield 32. Weston claps his hands for the snap, gets it. Hands it off up the middle, gets a cutback move, gets to the 30, and he is stopped by a pile of white. And that was Azaria Wallace, who 5 yards per carry on the season, small sample size, but he is a guy that once Alexander graduates after this year, he is going to take on that lead RB1 role. Second down and 9 for HSC from the Westfield 29 on the right hash. Weston looking to his right. Westfield showing blitz. Weston takes the snap, heads it off up the middle, and it looks like that's going to Wallace again. He gets to the 24-yard line, and he is stopped by Deacon King. And that's looks like it's going to be shy of the first down marker. 3rd down and 3 for HSC at the 25-yard line, the Westfield 25-yard line. HSC in Westfield territory with a minute left in the first quarter. 4-2-5 for the Shamrocks. Weston takes the snap, hands up, fakes the give to Wallace, throws right on the screen pass to Hamilton towards the near side. He's got the first down, shedding tacklers, still on his feet despite being covered by a pile of white. And gets to the 8-yard line before being pushed out of bounds on the near side. That is a first down for the Royals. Donovan Hamilton, he has been the guy for HSC all year with 18 receptions for 4 touchdowns. And that's first down and goal for the Royals at the 6-yard line on the right hash with 49 seconds left. Westfield showing all-out blitz. Weston takes the snap, hands it off to Wallace. Wallace trucks his way into the end zone. Touchdown, trucking over Drew Law. And Azaria Wallace gets a touchdown, making it a 6-3 Royals lead over Westfield. Wallace with his 3rd touchdown of the season. And I think we've seen Wallace mainly this year just when Jalen Alexander needs a break. But Wallace, so far, playing a big role in this contest. Hugo Lamonte on to kick from the 10-yard line. PAT, bad snap. And it's still right down the middle and good. A little miscommunication possibly between the holder and the long snapper. But still, HSC with 45 seconds left, up 7-3. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. And we are back, 45 seconds left. HSC kicking off after taking a 7-3 lead over Westfield with an Azaria Wallace touchdown, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. But let's take a quick look around the league. And Cathedral, North Central, this is obviously wrong. And Cathedral up 72-0 over North Central in the first quarter. That is obviously not true. It is some kid pulling a prank. I gotta respect it though. Brownsburg up 7-0 in the first quarter over Fishers. Warren Central and Ben Davis, first quarter, still tied 7-7. That is going to be a great match. Whiteland and Perry Meridian tied 7-7 in the first quarter. And this has been a back and forth battle, and I just can't wait to see what happens next between these two incredible teams. You have to give credit where credit is due, quite frankly. Uglo Beaumonte on to kickoff for the Royals. Liskey and Garnett back deep to receive. It looked like Garnett had dealt with an ankle injury throughout the week, but he missed the first drive. He's back in the game. Belmonte bombs it away. And we are underway with 45 seconds left. Garnett gets it at the 5-yard line, right hash. Still on his feet, gets a blocker at the 20. On the near side, gets to the 32 before he is stopped out of bounds. And that was Henry Wands pushing him out of bounds. And Westfield takes over at the 32-yard line, the 31-yard line, sorry, on the right hash. And Westfield, just getting a quick recap. Giving a quick recap. An interception by Jake Good put them in HSC territory, but Brody Bain makes the field goal. But after that, a 3-and-out. That is brutal. 2 receivers left. First down and 10 for Westfield from the 31. Their own 31. Gilbert takes a snap, fakes the pitch left, throws with pressure coming over the middle for air balls, and it's almost caught. It's bobbled out of his hands at the 35-yard line in HSC territory and incomplete, but the flag is down. Mason Alexander covering him very well, but maybe too well. And let's see what the call is. Possibly pass interference. And this one is going against the Royals, their first penalty of the day. And it is pass interference on Alexander. A 15-yard penalty. That is a big blow. At the 41-yard line for Westfield, their own 41-yard line, right hash. Gilbert takes the snap on the QB option, takes it up the middle, gets to the 50-yard line on the right hash, and he is stopped by, for HSC, he is stopped by Corbin Mullis. And that is second down and 10 for Westfield with 10 seconds left in the first quarter. This will be the final play of the quarter. Gilbert gets the snap, hands off to Garnett. Garnett gets tripped up at the 45-yard line. And that brings up 3rd down and short, Shamrocks. And the clock has hit 0 on the first quarter. The Westfield Shamrocks find themselves in a rut, down 7-3. But you do not want to miss the action. This is the game of the week. As the sun comes down on Everwise Field, you are watching the Westfield Sports Network. Welcome back, Westfield football from Everwise Field, taking on the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Rowan Elbert, here with my producer, Alan Scheller. And HSC up 7-3 over Westfield. And Westfield taking over 3rd down and 1 from the HSC 46-yard line. 3 receivers left. Westfield Gilbert takes the snap, keeps it himself on the option, and a flag is down, it looks like. But did he get the first down? Question, as he got stopped right around the first down marker. And Westfield, they're moving back, so that might be a holding call. 9 times out of 10, it seems like when a flag comes that quickly after a snap, it's usually a hold. And penalties are drive killers. My good friend Drew Taylor used to always say that. That is a 10-yard penalty. 3rd down and 11 for Westfield. Now back at their own 44-yard line. 3 receivers left. Ron, the lone man, right. And a timeout is called by Westfield. Their first timeout of the evening with 11:42 left in the first half. If you're just now tuning in, I'm going to give you a quick recap. Westfield starting off the day strong in the first drive, picking off Chandler Weston, Jake Good, and that led to a Brody Bain field goal, about a 40-yarder. HSC had a 3-and-out after that. Westfield unable to capitalize, and a fake punt, a punter keeper, is that what you want to call it? A punter keeper leads to a 6-yard Azaria Wallace touchdown, which has us where we are right now. HSC up 7-3 over Westfield. Ben Davis up 14-13 over Warren Central in the first quarter. That is wild. That escalated quickly. 3rd down and 12 for Westfield at their own 44-yard line. HSC with 3 up front, 3 linebackers. Gilbert alone in the gun, takes the snap. Pressure coming, throws to his right. He's got Parker Knott on the slant route, gets to the 50-yard line on the far side. Did he get the first down is the question. The Westfield sideline is saying that's a first down. Still await the call. I believe that is going to move the chains. Never mind, it will not. That brings up 4th down and 1, and Westfield's keeping their offense on the field. Parker Knott on the 11-yard gain. 4th down and 1 for Westfield at the HSC 44-yard line. 3 receivers right. Gilbert with Nosler in the gun. Takes the snap, hands it off to Nosler. He's got the first down, gets to the 40-yard line, and is tripped up at the 38-yard line. Mason Alexander on the initial stop. Westfield, huge gamble. It pays off, just like HSC taking the huge gamble. 11:20 left in the second quarter. 1st down and 10 for Westfield from the HSC 37. Gilbert gets a snap, fires right for Aaron Bullis on the screen pass. On the near side, sheds a tackler, gets to the 35-yard line before he is pushed out of bounds. And that was Jaron Bush pushing Aaron Bullis out of bounds. Second down and 10 from the 37-yard line for Westfield as that play went nowhere for the Shamrocks. 11 minutes left. Second down and 10 for Westfield. 7-yard line. Gilbert gets the snap, fires over the middle. He's got Parker not, gets to the 35. And he is stripped down by Brody Carlson. Third and 7 for Westfield from the 34-yard line, the HSC 40-yard line. A huge gamble they took earlier paid off. So we'll see if they can capitalize here. I think it's going to be a fun one here, a fun play. Third down and 7 for Westfield at the HSC 34. HSC showing all blitz. Gilbert gets the snap, fires right. He's got Brock Parker at the 15. Sheds a tackler, gets to the 8-yard line before he's stopped out of bounds by Bush. Brock Parker, big time reception for the second tight end. And Westfield now inside the 10-yard line at the 5-yard line. First down and goal for Westfield from the 5. HSC stacking the box. Gilbert gets the snap, hands off to Gardette, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And it looked like that was Brody Carlson again. Second down and 5 for Westfield. First down and goal, second down and goal from the 5. Gilbert claps his hands for the snap, doesn't get it. HSC with 4 up front. 3 receivers left. Gilbert gets the snap. QB draw, miscommunication, gives it to Gardette. And he is trucking his way to the 1-yard line and is stopped. And that brings up third down and 1 from the 1-yard line. Jack Osiki on the stop. You will hear his name quite often tonight. Third and goal for Westfield from the 1-yard line on the right hash mark. 3 receivers are left. Nobody right. Parker and Webster in the backfield with Gilbert. HSC showing all-out blitz. Gilbert gets a snap, hands off to Webster, trucks his way in. He's got the touchdown. Micah Webster, his second rushing touchdown of the year, his third touchdown of the year in general, and the Westfield Shamrocks have taken the power back. A 9-7 lead with 8:56 left in the second quarter. A back-and-forth contest it's already been. Brody Bame on for the PAT. Gilbert with the hold. Gets it down, it's up, and it is good. And we have a 10-7 Westfield lead with 8:56 left in the second quarter. This is a battle you do not want to tune out. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. And we are back. Brody Bame on to kickoff for the Shamrocks. Mason Alexander back deep to receive for HSC at the 5-yard line. Westfield, if you're just now joining us with 8:56 left in the second quarter, hold a 10-7 lead after a Micah Webster touchdown from the 1-yard line. And we are underway. Brody Bain bombing it away. Goes into the end zone, and it goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down and 10 for HSC from the 20-yard line. Their last drive went pretty eventfully, as it's quite obvious, as Azaria Wallace with a 6-yard rushing touchdown, but that would not have been possible at all if not for the fake punt by Braden Totten, the punter, running it for a first down. But HSC from the 20-yard line, their own 20-yard line, first down and 10. Westfield 4 up front. Your receivers right. Alexander in the backfield with Weston. Weston gets the snap, fakes the give, takes it up the middle himself, still on his feet, gets to the 35-yard line on the left hash before Andrew Liskey wraps him up. Chandler Weston had a 60-yard touchdown last week rushing, so it's no shocker to see Weston doing this with his feet. First down and 10 for HSC from their own 35-yard line. Westfield 4 up front. Weston gets the snap, hands it off to Alexander, gets a cutback move right, and he is tripped up and stopped by Deacon King and Drew Law, and a flag is down. Penalties have not gone in Westfield's favor all day, but this time it will, as this one is going back. HSC, their second penalty of the day. A 5-yard penalty. First down and 15 from the 30-yard line on the left hash. Westfield, 3 penalties going against them all year. Or not all year, all night. I wish it was all year. 4 up front for Westfield. Weston gets the snap, makes the give, rolls left. He's got his tight end, and it's dropped on the near side. That pass intended for Cameron Anthony. I mean, that is a pass. It was perfect. You got to catch it. A little screen pass to your tight end, incomplete. That brings up second down and 15 for the Royals from their own 30-yard line with 8:10 left in the second quarter. Weston, Alexander in the backfield with him, gets the snap, gives it to Alexander, and he is tripped up immediately at the 32-yard line. He is lucky to even get 2 yards. And that was Cam Etchert, second tackle of the day. And third down and 13, a gain of 2. Third down and 13 for HSC from their own 32-yard line with 7:40 left in the second quarter. Westfield with 4 up front. Weston gets the snap, throws in the gun, pump fakes, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete, intended for Cam Anthony at the 50-yard line. His tight end in the dirt, and HSC will punt this ball away. Fourth down and 13 for HSC. Will they punt? I mean, it's kind of a question after what they did last time, but it's back deep in their own territory. Surely they will punt it away. Andrew Liskey back deep to receive for Westfield. The punt is off, and Liskey gets it at about the 25-yard line, turning back to get the catch. Gets a blocker, gets to the 30, and he is stopped just shy of the 35-yard line on the near side. And Westfield, they're going to start off this drive with pretty good field position. Now, the one thing I don't get, Mason Alexander got the tackle for HSC. Have your best defensive player out there. I don't get why you have him out there on special teams. Maybe that's just me. 1st and 10 for Westfield. And are you serious? Carson Melvin out on the field for the Shamrocks from the 30-yard line. Carson Melvin, the backup quarterback, former starter at Plainfield. 4 up front. Melvin in the gun. Hands off the guard, that up the middle. And he is tripped up and stopped by a swarm of blue. But it looked like initially that was Jack Osicki. And I wonder what happened to Jackson Gilbert. But Carson Melvin is out on the field. 2nd down and 9 on the 31-yard line for Westfield, their own 31-yard line. Melvin with Garnett on his left hip. 2 receivers left, claps for his snap, gets it. Play action over the middle. He's got Max Nosler for his first completion as a Shamrock at the 50-yard line for a 1st down. And he is tripped up by Brady Carlson. Carson Melvin. That is history right there. His first completion as the Westfield back. 1st down and 10 from the 48-yard line. Melvin going for a hard count, and there is movement up front as we await the call. And that is a false start. Maybe too good to be true. A 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 15 Westfield with 6:38 left in the 2nd quarter. If you're just now tuning in, Carson Melvin out on the field making his Shamrocks varsity debut for Plainfield starter. 1st and 15 from the 43, their own 43. Melvin gets the snap, hands it off to Garnett, and Garnett gets to the 46-yard line on the right hash before he is jumped on by Osicki. 2nd down and 12 for Westfield from their own 46-yard line. Receivers left, Melvin, Garnett on his left hip. 4 up front, Melvin motioning Garnett to his right, gets the snap, throws to his right to Garnett. Way too high at the 48-yard line, and Garnett got absolutely laid out by Donovan Rhodes as Garnett tried to make the catch, and Rhodes came in with a heavy hit. It's a gain of 3, and props to Garnett for hanging on to that football. 3rd down and 9 for Westfield from their own 49-yard line with 5:33 left in the 2nd quarter. I'm looking on the sideline. I cannot see Jackson Gilbert for the life of me. Maybe he may be injured. I do not know. Can't really tell from up here, but a timeout is called by Westfield. Their 2nd timeout, and Jackson Gilbert is walking back out on the field going into the huddle. This is weird, man. I mean, let's take a quick look at Carson Melvin's career at Plainfield. And Carson Melvin is 2021 stats. He was on JV last year for Westfield. 16 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, a 61% completion percentage, and was 4-8 as the Plainfield quarterback as a freshman. Melvin, now a junior, looking to take the reins, was in a heated quarterback battle with Gilbert over the summer, but a shoulder injury kind of put it to rest. And I'm in shock. With the way Gilbert's been playing, you thought he had that job on lock. Maybe it just was a little injury. I think that might be the case. And Melvin's coming back out on the field. Third down and 9 for Westfield from the 50-yard line on the right hash. 4 up front for the Royal Blue. Melvin claps his hands for the snap, gets it, makes the give, throws right with pressure. He's got Aaron Bullis at the 35. It's in the dirt below. Did he make the catch? And it's incomplete. A little bit low from Melvin. And Aaron Bullis, the 2nd time tonight where he's almost grabbed a ball, but it just hasn't been there for him. 4th down and 9, Westfield as they punt it away from the 50-yard line. And that will put an end to Carson Melvin's first drive as the varsity starter of the Shamrocks. Bame on to punt it away. Airs it out. At the 20-yard line, left hash is caught at the 18-yard line. And here we go. 5:06 left in the second quarter. The Westfield Shamrocks up 10-7. But a new quarterback in the picture. It's quite interesting. And what I said was going to be the game of the year, in my opinion, it's looking to be that way. First down and 10 for HSC from their own 18-yard line. Weston gun with two right. We're up front for Westfield. Weston gets the snap, hands it off to Wallace, and Wallace gets at about the line of scrimmage before Alex Aaron Bolas trips him down by his feet and stops him. That brings up second down and 9 for the Royals from the 19-yard line. Their own 19-yard line. Westfield 4 up front. Two linebackers, Graybill and Feltrinelli. Second down and 9. Weston gets the snap. Flag out immediately. Throws to his right, and it is caught at the 30-yard line by Hamilton. Gets to the 32 on the right hash on the far side. And Deacon King wraps him up. But this flag is going against Westfield by the looks of it. That, depending on what it is, the flag may be... Never mind. The referee pointed towards Westfield, but he not changed his mind, but it's a false start on the Royals. A 5-yard penalty, and that takes away a big gain from Donovan Hamilton. Second down and 14 for HSC. Ball on the 14-yard line. Four up front for Westfield. No Goodvine, which is a shocker. Weston in the gun, gets the snap, hands it off to, looks like to Wallace, and Wallace gets to the 12-yard line on the left hash, and he is stopped by Awali, and Goodvine's back out on the field. Great to see Ainsley Awali getting some playing time for Westfield. And with 3:50 left in the second quarter, third down and 12 for HSC from their own 16-yard line, down by 3, looking for a statement. 3 up front. Weston gets the snap. Pressure coming from Aaron Bullis, throws deep left on the near side, and it's almost caught by Hamilton at the 40-yard line in Westfield territory. Just a little bit over his head. Deacon King with great coverage. And that brings up fourth down and 12 for HSC from their own 16-yard line. They will have to punt. Braden Totten on to punt. Andrew Liskey back deep to receive at the 50-yard line. Totten bombs it away for Liskey. And that one rolls the 40-yard line, the Westfield 40, gets to about the 38-yard line on the near side before Mason Alexander is able to stop it. Will we see Carson Melvin? Will we see Jackson Gilbert? I don't know. They're both in the huddle right now. Maybe just splitting reps to see what you've got with both guys. And I've got to tell you, with both guys, they're both incredible quarterbacks. And I wish I could give the job to both of them, but you can't. And maybe they are. Jackson Gilbert's back out on the field. So maybe Jackson Gilbert had a slight injury. We can't really tell, but Gilbert is back out on the field. First down and 10 for Westfield from their own 38. Gilbert gets the snap, pitches it right to Garnett on the near side, gets to the 45 before being tripped up out of bounds. and Osicki was able to push him out of bounds. And Jackson Gilbert, him and Melvin possibly splitting reps tonight, or maybe it was a small injury that we did not see from up here. I don't know, but 2nd down and 6 for Westfield from the 42-yard line, their own 42. Gilbert gets the snap, fakes the give, throws over the middle for Broad at the 40. It's over his head and incomplete. Almost intercepted by Mason Wright. Mason Wright almost getting the interception. That would have been detrimental to Westfield's drive. And a flag is down. Kind of a late flag as we await the call. And Westfield is moving back. So that will be a penalty on the Shamrocks. And an ineligible receiver downfield. So one of the linemen was down the field blocking, which you cannot do. 2nd down and 12 for Westfield from their own 36-yard line. 3:13 left in the 2nd quarter. Westfield up 10-7. 4 up front for the Royals. 3 up front now. Gilbert gets the snap. Fakes the pitch out right. Throws left on the screen pass to Aaron Bullis. Aaron Bullis still on his feet. Gets a cutback move. A blocker on the right hash mark. 45's got the 1st down. Gabe Aaron Bullis making plays everywhere with his hands and his feet. First down and 10 with 3 minutes left at the HSC 45 for Westfield. Gilbert gets the snap, hands it off to Garnett up the middle, puts his head down, gets to the 42-yard line, and he is tackled. And Jack Osicki, we've heard his name plenty of times tonight, and he's really been the best defensive player up front for the Royals all year. 2:30 left in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 7 for Westfield from the HSC 42. Gilbert gets the snap, rolls to his left, fires right. He's got Bo Broad the screen pass, and he is immediately wrapped down by Dominic Rhodes at the 45 and taken down like a rag doll. A loss of 2 for Westfield. 3rd down and 9. Ball on the 44-yard line. Bo Braun holding his head. Will he stay in the game? It looks like he will. 3rd down and 9 for Westfield with 1:45 left in the 2nd quarter. The HSC 44, Gilbert gets the snap, pressure coming up the middle, throws to his right for Nosler. It's caught at the 25-yard line on the far side, and he is tackled by Brady Carlson. Max Nosler with a big-time gain. Jackson Gilbert finding his most reliable tight end. 1st down and 10, and we have an early whistle. And it's a timeout called by HSC. Their first timeout of the half. Westfield at the 26-yard line in HSC territory. Already up by 3 with 1:32 left. Looking to extend their lead. We will be right back. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. And we are back. 1st down and 10 for Westfield from the HSC 26-yard line on the left hash. What a great drive by Jackson Gilbert and this Shamrocks offense with 1:32 left in the 2nd quarter. HSC with 3 up front, Three linebackers. Aaron Bolus motioning right. Gilbert gets the snap, gives it to Aaron Bolus on the jet sweep, takes it up the middle, gets to the 21-yard line, and a pile of blue goes over him at around the 21-yard line. And the initial contact came from Michael Hogue. Second down and 5 for Westfield from the 21-yard line, the HSC 21-yard line. 1:06 left. Gilbert with Garnett on his left hip. Aaron Bolus motioning to his left on the jet sweep. Gilbert fakes the give. Throws to his right for Parker Knott. And it's dropped, bobbled out of the hands of Knott at the 20-yard line and incomplete on the screen pass. Got to give credit where credit is due, though. Anthony Reynolds with pretty good coverage. And 55 seconds left. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Third down and 5 for Westfield from the HSC 21-yard line. This is the biggest play of the game so far. And both of these crowds getting hyped up as the sun comes down on a beautiful night from Everwise Field. Three up front for HSC. Gilbert gets the snap, rolls to his right, backpedaling. Takes it up the middle, throws to his right for the end zone, takes a shot, and it looks like it's intercepted in the end zone by Mason Alexander. Intended for Parker Knott, and Mason Alexander picks it off. Alexander gets his third interception of the year, and that is why that guy is being offered by so many Power 5 schools. He's like a blanket the way he covers over you. Mason Alexander, gotta give credit where credit is due to that guy right there. And with 47 seconds left, HSC on the touchback gets the ball back from their own 20-yard line. I do not know why Gilbert took a shot there for Parker Knott. I'm not the quarterback, so I'm not going to question it. Westfield, three up front, three linebackers. Weston gets the snap. Pressure coming, and that pass is tipped. It looked like Von der Sar got a hand on it. And Goodvine may have gotten the hand on it as well. I mean, William Goodvine, a former teammate of Chandler Weston. William Goodvine and Chandler Weston go way back as they were teammates back in Pop Warner. Those two have connections that go deep. Second down and 10 for Weston and the Royals with 43 seconds left from their own territory. Weston gets the snap, hands it off to Alexander. Alexander bursting through tacklers, gets to the 31-yard line on the left hash, and he gets the first down. Jalen Alexander. First and 10, 35 seconds left at the 31-yard line. HSC at their own 31. Weston gets the snap, throws deep towards the 30, and it's almost picked off, intended for Hamilton on the near sideline. Jackson Floyd made a diving effort to pick that off, but did not get it. Second down and 10 for the Royals from their own 31-yard line with 28 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts left. At Westfield, showing 3 up front, it's Ben Wiggins out there along with Von der Sar and Goodvine. Westfield just going prevent, avoiding the deep throws. Second down and 10. Weston in the gun, gets the snap. Looks like he's going to throw. He throws deep. It's picked off by Jake Good again on the near sideline 35. Pressure coming, couldn't handle it. Jake Good, interception number 2, and the Westfield Shamrocks now in HSC territory, looking to make a move, and Weston is slow to get up as he limps off the field. That is very bad, but Jake Good, playmaker, what a beast. "35-yard line for Westfield in HSC territory. Gilbert back out there at quarterback. Left. Gilbert gets the snap. Pressure coming from all angles. Rolls to his right. on the near sideline. And did he get anything there as he took off out of the pocket? And looks like he got no gain. Brings up 2nd down and 10 as he was stopped out of bounds. He actually may have lost yardage there. He lost 3. Wow. 17 seconds left. 2nd and 13 from the 38-yard line. Left for Gilbert. Nosler and Garnett in the backfield with him. Gilbert gets the snap, hands it off to Garnett, sheds through tacklers, gets to the 33-yard line, and is finally stopped by Anthony Reynolds. And the clock ticks to 5, 4, 3, 3rd down and 7, and Westfield calls their final timeout. Possibly looking for a long field goal with Brody Bame, and that is exactly what they're going to do. 3rd down and 7 from the 32-yard line, the HSC 32, 2.4 seconds left on the clock. Brody Bame is coming out there to try and make it a 13-7 ball game. Jake Good. Where do I begin with Jake Good? In the green gold game going back to August 4th, he had an interception over his own teammate Jackson Gilbert in the scrimmage, and you thought it was a preview for more, but we haven't seen many interceptions by this Westfield team. The only interception they've had going into this point was in week 1 against new pal Brock Stewart on the 2nd drive of the year for the defense. But Jake Good, who leads the team in tackles for DBs, makes plays. He's been a playmaker today. 2 interceptions. You could say he's been at the right place at the right time, but I just call him a playmaker, quite frankly. A field goal for Westfield, a long field goal from the 32-yard. This is going to be a 50-yard attempt on the right hash for Brody Bame. He's got a lot of power, but can he do it? On the right hash, 50-yard attempt for Bame. Here we go. Good snap, good hold. Nearly blocked by Alexander. The kick is up, and it's no good. Short and right. It looked like it had enough room to go, but it did not. It was short and right, and that leads us to halftime. The Westfield Shamrocks still up 10-7, but what looked like it could have been more momentum going to Westfield, it's stuffed up by HSC. And I have to give credit where credit is due, though, with HSC, with how good their defense has been in the red zone, able to protect the score and protect their territory. It's been quite impressive, but for Westfield, the key standout is Jake Good and what he's been able to do today. 2 interceptions. You have to be impressed. And that takes us into the second half. Westfield up 10-7. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. And we are back as the third quarter is about to go underway. The Westfield Shamrocks up 10-7. If you're just now joining us, I'm Rowan Elbert here with my producer, Alan Scheller. And it's been quite the eventful back and forth matchup so far. Jake Good for Westfield, 2 interceptions. Not 1, but 2. He has been unstoppable. For Westfield, we saw Jackson Gilbert sub out for 1 drive for the kid Carson Melvin, which is very interesting to say the least. We still don't know if that was because of an injury or just because, they wanted to give Melvin a shot. Either way, that drive ended with a punt. And now Westfield, they had their touchdown, a 1-yard touchdown from Micah Webster, a field goal from Brody Bame, and to end the half, after a Jake Good interception, a 50-yard attempt from Bame was short and right. So it's been quite the eventful back-and-forth game, as we expected. I talked to many guys on the team going into this game, and they said it's going to be no easy battle. This HSC team, remember, last year, 1 win away from the state championship, playing a very good Carroll team, and then week 1 getting revenge on that Carroll team. So I have to say I'm very impressed. Mason Alexander for HSC had an interception that halted a lot of momentum for Westfield. Mason Alexander, I talk a lot about him all the time. He's a great player, quite frankly, and he made a great play, but still, Gilbert, that might be a decision that will haunt him, of throwing that ball, just lobbing it up in the end zone when they could have kicked the field goal on the next play, lobbing it up and having one of the best corners in the country picking it off. A 3-star Mason Alexander. But we have 1 minute until kickoff. Westfield does get the ball back, which is just great for momentum, quite frankly. This game is all about momentum. The game of football really is, and you have to get as much of it as you can. And Westfield, they've been bottling it up, but the question is, can they release it? As there was many moments where they had the game in their control, but costly turnovers and a missed field goal maybe took away that momentum. Westfield looking to bounce back from that, though. And my producer, he's rubbing his hands. It's going to be a great second half of football. We're going to take a quick break before half. It'll be a quick 20-second break, and we'll be right back. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. And here we go, Westfield receiving the second half kickoff. But I do want to give a quick shout out to HSC on how accommodating they've been for us tonight. I want to thank their athletic department, Mr. Self and Mr. Hayberger. They have been very accommodating tonight, and I have to thank them for that. Back deep to receive is Liskey and Garnett. Hugo Belmonte on to kick off. Second half football from Everwise Field, and we are underway. This one going towards Garnett at the 5. Gets it on the catch. It's a cutback move. Blocker still on his feet. Gets to the 30 before being tripped up finally. Kendall Garnett, we talked about an ankle injury earlier. Not bothering him one bit as he gets a 30-yard kickoff gain. As that is first down and 10 for Westfield from their own 30. And here comes Gilbert and the offense. And this HSE student section, it is packed to the brim, and they are cheering loud. They want the banner. And Westfield, our student section, is packed to the brim in blackout. Gilbert takes the snap, handoff to Garnett, cuts back, cuts left. It gets to the 34-yard line, and it's not his helmet, but he is tripped up, and he's holding his hand, it looked like. But he's still on the field. Second down and 7 for Westfield from their own 33-yard line on the left hash. 3 receivers right. HSC with 4 up front. Gilbert gets the snap, fires right for Aaron Bullis on the screen pass, and he is immediately stopped at the line of scrimmage. I have to say, Jaron Bush, he has been an enforcer all day. And on the screen pass, making Aaron Bullis pay. And that is a big loss. Third down and 15 for Westfield from their own 25-yard line. Third down and 15 with 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Ball on their own 25-yard line. Westfield, big third down. They are in the driver's seat. Can they drive their way to a victory? Gilbert in the gun, takes the snap, hands off to Garnett. Garnett cocks right, still on his feet. Looks like he gets to maybe the 35-yard line if he's lucky. And Westfield is going to have to punt this ball away. Fourth down and 9 for Westfield from their own 31-yard line. Bain back deep to punt, back deep to receive is Donovan Hamilton. Bain, high punt, high snap, gets it away, and it is a high punt. Hamilton gets it at the 33-yard line on the fair catch. And had he not gone for the fair catch, that would have been just a very hard hit from Drew Law coming in full speed. Just able to stop himself. First down and 10 for Hamilton Southeastern. We did see earlier in the final drive, we did see Chandler Weston limp off the field. He's still on the field. He's back out there. First down and 10 for HSC from their own 33-yard line. 2 receivers left. Westfield 4 up front, 2 linebackers. Weston gets the snap, throws to his right for Hamilton on the screen pass on the far side, gets to the 40, 45, and it's tripped up by Micah Webster. Did he get the first down? That is the question. And he did. That is a first down for the Royals with 9:57 left in the third quarter. 11-yard gain. First and 10 for HSC from their own 44. Weston gets the snap, hands off to Alexander, cocking left, and he is stopped at around the line of scrimmage by a pile of rocks, including Drew Law and Jackson Floyd. Second down and 8 for HSC from their own 46-yard line. Hamilton, the lone man right. Weston looking to his left. Looking to the sideline. Westfield has 2 linebackers, 4 up front. Weston gets the low snap. It's in the dirt. Good find with the pressure. Throws to his left, and it's incomplete on the screen pass. William Goodvine bringing the pressure on his former teammate. And that brings up third down and 8 for the Royals from their own 46-yard line. William Goodvine. He has been really the enforcer up front for Westfield all season long. And that is why he is going to play Division I football at Miami of Ohio. Third down and 8 for HSC from their own 46. Westfield with 2 linebackers. Weston takes the snap, hands off to Alexander, and no one there to stop him. Alexander looks like he may have gotten the first down as he cuts through tacklers and gets to about the 45-yard line in Westfield territory, and he definitely has the first down. First down and 10 for HSC from the Westfield 43. Westfield stacking the box. Weston fakes the give, throws deep for Hamilton, and it's caught over the head of his defenders inside the 20. Donovan Hamilton, what a grab. And it looks like that is at about the 15-yard line. It's at the 11. Jake Good bringing him down, but Donovan Hamilton, big-time gain. First down 10 for HSC from the Westfield 11. Weston takes the snap, hands it off to Alexander left, and Alexander gets tripped up. And it looks like he may have gotten about 2 or 3. 8:20 left in the third quarter. I have to give props, though, to Chandler Weston. Throwing deep to Hamilton with the pressure coming. Second down and 5 from the 6-yard line. Weston takes the snap, fakes the give, throws deep for the end zone. And it's caught in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. That looked like that was Okerson. Callan Okerson with the touchdown in the back of the end zone. And that makes it a 13-10 HSC lead with 8:07 left in the third quarter. Chandler Weston, I talked about giving him props earlier. He had a great throw under pressure to Donovan Hamilton, his #1 target, and then under pressure again, rolling to his right and finding his man in the back of the end zone. Good snap, good hold. The PAT is up, and it is good. And we have a 14-10 ball game with 8:07 left in the third quarter. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. And we are back. HSC, after a huge drive, taking it 67 yards during that drive, which ended in Chandler Weston finding Callan Okerson in the back of the end zone for a 6-yard touchdown to make it a 14-10 ball game. And HSC Belmonte on to kickoff for the Royals, back deep to receive, back of the end zone. The usual drill, Garnett and Liskey. With 8:07 left in the third quarter, we are underway. And Liskey makes the catch at around the 10-yard line, gets a blocker up the middle, and he is tripped up. It's still on his feet on the right hash mark, and it's finally brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. That brings up first down and 10 for Westfield from their own 26-yard line. And in the game of football, it's not about what happened on the last drive. It's about how you respond. And Jackson Gilbert and his Shamrocks offense looking to respond in a big-time way. Right hash mark, 26-yard line. 2 receivers left. Gilbert takes the snap, hands off to Garnett, gets a cutback move, still on his feet, gets a blocker, gets to the 38-yard line. And he's got the first down, it appears. First down, 10, second down, 1 actually from the 35-yard line for Westfield, their own 35-yard line. Kendall Garnett, though, the elusiveness is wild. 7:50 left. First down and 10 actually from the 36-yard line. Gilbert makes the give, throws to his left on the screen pass. He's got Nosler. Nosler on the far side, out of bounds. It's stopped for a gain of about 5. And once again, for HSC, it's Michael Hogue. That brings up second down and 8 for Westfield from their own 38-yard line. On the left hash mark. With 7:15 with the clock ticking. Third quarter. Gilbert with Garnett in the backfield with him. Gets the snap, hands it off to Garnett. Up the middle, sheds through tacklers, gets to the 46-yard line. Does he have the first down? That is going to be close, and it looks like he is about a couple yards short. Third down and 1 for Westfield from their own 45-yard line. 4 up front for HSC, 2 linebackers. Two receivers right. Gilbert gets the snap, gives it to Garnett, cuts back. He's got the first down, it appears, as he is stopped on the far side, outside the numbers at the 49-yard line. It's Michael Hogue again. Kendall Garnett making plays with his feet in the second half in a big-time way. First down and 10 with 6:30 left for Westfield from their own 49-yard line. 3 receivers right on the left hash. Gilbert gets the snap, fakes the give, takes it himself on the option, and he is stuffed up by a swarm of blue, white, and red. And it looks like he gets to the HSC 48-yard line. Brings up second down and 7 for Westfield. Yep, 6 minutes left in the third quarter. 4 up front for HSC again. Gilbert gets the snap, hands it off to Garnett. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Garnett gets to the 47-yard line. Just a short gain there. And that is not good. A pile of white is down. And it looks like that's Malachi Mills. And Ryan Barker was up limping. That's why I said a pile. A couple of rocks were down. Malachi Mills, the left guard, something you hate to see. Mills fighting his way for that starting left guard spot. It's just heartbreaking to see him go down, and luckily he's getting up on his feet. He should be good to go. I mean, Malachi, he's fought through injury. He fought through a shoulder injury at the beginning of the season. Still went out there and played week 1 when no one expected him to. I think Malachi is the definition of a true warrior, and he deserves that respect. And we're going to go on a quick break. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. Never mind, we're back. Third down and 7 for Westfield at the HSC 48-yard line. It's Tristan Cook-Dennis, my good friend at left guard. 5:45 left in the third quarter. Third down and 7 for Westfield at the HSC 48. 4 up front for HSC. Garnett on the left hip of Gilbert. Gilbert takes the snap, rolls to his left on the far side. He's got Max Nosler wide open. It's Holden. He's still on his feet on the far side, and he's got the touchdown. Max Nosler, second touchdown of the season, and the Westfield Shamrocks take the power back and take a 16-14 lead. What a play by Nosler. What a play by Gilbert. Throwing that on his back foot and able to find the wide open Nosler. And Nosler able to shed the tackler. It looked like it was Hogue able to shed that tackler. And Brody Bame on to try and make this a 3-point ball game on the PAT with 5:35 left in the third quarter. Almost blocked by Alexander again, but Bame puts it right through. No pressure. And the Westfield Shamrocks Yet another lead change. Take a 17-14 lead with 5:35 left. We're going to take a quick break to just, I guess, take in all of this. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. And we are back. 5:35 left. The Westfield Shamrocks taking the momentum back and taking the control back. What a play. Jackson Gilbert finding Max Nosler for a very long touchdown, a 44-yard touchdown, I believe. Max Nosler, his second touchdown of the season. Jackson Gilbert was out of the game earlier for Melvin, but he's showing why that quarterback spot is his. Or maybe it was just, an injury. We still don't know, and we may never know. You may never know. Bame on the bombs it away on the kickoff, goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback, and Mason Alexander just looks over his head. He had no chance. And that means HSC takes over from their own 20-yard line. With 5:35 left in the third quarter, the Westfield Shamrocks up 17-14. Four up front for Westfield, two linebackers. Weston gets the snap, throws left on the screen pass, and it's in the dirt. Is it caught? If it is, it's going to be a loss of one. As he immediately brought down, it was Joel Jagu, or Jagwe, on the catch. And he did catch it, and it's a loss of two. Second down and 12 with 5:15 left in the third quarter. Ball on the 18-yard line, the HSC 18-yard line. Their own 18. Second down and 12. Four up front for Westfield. Weston looking to his left, extends the hands, gets the snap, hands it off to Alexander. Jets a tackler left, gets to about the 28-yard line, just shy of the first down marker. Jalen Alexander, the big carry, and that brings up third down and 2 at the 28-yard line for HSC with 4:40 left in the third quarter. A gain of 10 for Alexander. Third and 2 for the Royals. Westfield showing blitz. Weston in the gun. Looks to his left on the sideline. Weston, Alexander in the backfield with them. Sends the hands for the snap, gets it, gives it to Alexander up the middle, and Alexander is just piling his way through as a absolute pile of rocks are right on him, and he's able to somehow get on the other end of it, gets to the 31-yard line. He's got the first down. Jalen Alexander, you could feel the energy from him there. That was impressive. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. First down and 10 for HSC from their own 37-yard line. Westfield 5 up front. Weston gets the snap, pressure coming to his right, throws left on the screen pass. He's got Hamilton on the near side, and a flag is down as he's hit out of bounds on the 48-yard line. That looks like it might be a late hit. A flag on the play. It was a 12-yard gain for Donovan Hamilton. And that is going to be on Westfield. It's going to be unnecessary roughness for the late hit. And that tacks on more yards to an already big gain for Donovan Hamilton and the Royals. A 15-yard penalty. Now HSC at the Westfield 36-yard line with 3:47 left in the third quarter. First down and 10, left hash mark 36-yard line. Weston gets the snap, hands off to Alexander left, and Alexander wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by Webster. And wait a second. Westfield claims they have the football, but was the play already dead? It looks like the play was possibly already dead. We still don't know. I mean, it looked like he was down, but if no gain, second down and 11, actually. It's going to be a loss of 1. Second down and 11 at the 37-yard line in Westfield territory. Weston, Alex with Wallace on his left hip, gets the snap, throws to his left for Hamilton on the near side, 20 or 30. And he is stopped outside the numbers at the 29-yard line by Etchard. And Donovan Hamilton, we've heard his name all day, and he's been making grabs all day and very crucial points in this ball game. Third down and 1 for the Royals at the Westfield 27-yard line. Crucial play right here. Westfield 5 up front. Weston gets the snap, hands it off to Wallace. And Wallace, it looks like he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Did he get the first down? That is the question. Still await the call. Was it a first down or not? And it is a first down. They moved the chains. The chain gang was playing games with my mind. It looked like he was going to switch it to a 4, but he switched it to a 1. 2:50 left. The third quarter. Ball on the Westfield 26. HSC first and 10. Weston with Wallace on his left hip gets the snap, hands it off to Wallace up the middle, and he gets stopped for a gain of about 3, and the flag is down. William Goodvine on the initial contact. We will await the call. Westfield penalties have been a killer in this drive specifically. And that one's going against Westfield. You have to be kidding me. And HSC already with all the momentum in the world with this drive, it just continues. And it's a face mask. I mean, talk about a penalty that is really, there's really no excuse for. And the HSC crowd chanting, "You can't do that." By the way, their student section just absolutely packed. Got to give them the respect they deserve there. Second down and 6 for HSC at the Westfield 17. Weston gives it to Wallace up the middle. And a flag is down again as he gets about 2. Eckerd on the stop. And it's going against HSC finally, it looks like, as he points towards HSC. Head official, as we await the official call, as HSC moves back. And it's a false start, a 5-yard penalty. And that 5 yards, they make a world of difference in a tight ball game like this. First down and 10 for HSC with 2:20 left in the third quarter. First down and 15 from the 22-yard line. Weston gets the snap, hands it off up the middle to Alexander, and it looks like he gets to about the 20-yard line before he is stopped by Liskey. And that brings up, with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, third down and 6 from the 20-yard line. Or second down and 6. Wow. I was confused there too. Weston gets the snap, fakes the give, throws over the middle for Hamilton. Hamilton at the 10, 5. He's got the touchdown. Chandler Weston finding its number 1 target, Donovan Hamilton, for a touchdown. And Hamilton gets touchdown number 5 on the year. But more importantly, HSC takes a 20-17 lead over Westfield with 1:38 left in the third quarter. Just when you thought the momentum was going in the Shamrocks' way, Chandler Weston makes one heck of a play, finding the wide open Hamilton, and Hamilton could basically just walk it in. Hugo Belmonte on to try and make this a 4-point ball game. Sorry. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Royals of Hamilton Southeastern taking a 21-17 lead over Westfield with 1:38 left in the third quarter. This is a back-and-forth matchup that you do not want to miss. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The Hamilton Southeastern Royals kicking off after Donovan Hamilton on a 22-yard touchdown. It's a big-time gain on that touchdown. And Chandler Weston, after an early 2 interceptions in the first half, he has since matched it in the second half with 2 touchdowns. And I will say, Weston, great job bouncing back. And Belmonte ought to kick off the Westfield. It's about how you bounce back. Let's see what they do here. With 1:38 left in the third quarter, Westfield down 21-17 with Liskey and Garnett back deep to receive. Belmonte bombs it off, and Garnett's got it in the end zone, and that's just going to be a touchback. Westfield takes over at their own 20-yard line. On their last drive, Max Nosler, 44-yard touchdown. He was wide open and was able to make a play over Hogue and Nosler. When you have a big guy like him who's been playing the running back and the tight end position, it's very valuable for him to be just a Swiss Army knife on your offense. We saw him last week really playing that H effectively. And here we go, first down and 10 for Westfield from their own 20-yard line. 3 receivers right. Gilbert, Garnett on his right hip. Gilbert gets the snap. Looks to throw, throws deep right, looking for Parker Knott at the 40. No dice.
Yeah.
And Parker Knott, we've seen him targeted quite a few times tonight. As not, he was open towards the near side, but just a little bit of a miscommunication possibly. Second down and 10 for Westfield from their own 20. Gilbert claps his hands for the snap, doesn't get it. We're up front for the Royals. Gilbert licking his fingers, setting the hands for the snap, gets it. And he's going to take off on the QB draw. Takes off to his left, outside the numbers on the far side, 22, and he is tripped up and stopped. And on the stop, it was Jack Osicki again. Osicki going into this game was just straight up incredible with 23 tackles going into this game and 4 sacks, and I'm sure his tackle total is already in the 30s. Third down and 8 for Westfield from their own 22. 3 receivers right. Gilbert sends the hands, gets the snap, throws right on the screen pass to Aaron Bullis. Aaron Bullis takes up the middle, gets a cutback move, and he gets tripped up at around the 33-yard line. Did he get the first down? That is the question. And Westfield moves the chains. Aaron Bullis once again making plays on his feet. A 9-yard gain for Aaron Bullis. First down and 10 with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball on the Westfield 31-yard line. Will they run another play? That is the question. I think they definitely have to. I think they should run one more play. And they have to as the play clock is at 7. First down 10, ball at the 31-yard line. Gilbert gets the snap, fakes the give, throws deep right, and it's nearly intercepted on a miscommunication on a route. It's in the dirt at the 50-yard line with 4.5 seconds left. Looking for Bo Braun, but Braun got tripped up on the route, and Gilbert, when I saw that ball in the air, it scared me. But luckily, it was in the dirt, and no harm, no foul. Four seconds left. Second down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Gilbert gets the snap, fakes the give, throws over the middle for Nosler, and it's bobbled out of his hands and incomplete with 1.8 seconds left. So this will be the final play of the half. Or not the half, the quarter, sorry. Maybe. Third down and 10 for Westfield from their own 31-yard line. 1.8 seconds left in the third quarter. Biggest play of the game so far. Left, Gilbert gets the snap, fakes the give right, rolls to his right, and he is going to be stripped up, almost sacked, throws it away. And that is a huge stop as Gilbert throws it in the dirt. My goodness, Jack Osicki getting to Jackson Gilbert yet again. Almost getting the sack, but Gilbert was able to get it away in the dirt. That brings up fourth down and 10 for Westfield at the end of the third quarter. They will have to punt. But going into the fourth quarter, Westfield down 4 against HSC. Although they have to punt, this is such a close game. You do not want to miss it. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network.
Quick score update for you. Warren Central is up 28. And we'll go back.
In the fourth quarter, we're back. Fourth quarter just now starting. Westfield having to punt away on that last drive. HSC in the driver's seat right now, up 21-17. I'm Rowan Elbert if you're just now joining us. And let's take a quick look around the league before we start the action. Warren Central, Ben Davis. Ben Davis up 28-20 in the third quarter. Center Grove up 29-12 over Harvest Point in the fourth quarter. Carroll and Fort Wayne up tied 24-24. And Pike and Lawrence Central. Lawrence Central up 28-14. Bame on to punt this one away. Fourth down 10 from their own 31. Bame. And Bame's going to take off with a fake punt. And he's got the first down on the far side. Still on his feet. Brody Bame's in HSC territory. Are you serious? We saw it earlier from HSC. We saw it from Braden Totten on the fake punt. And Brody Bame was like, I could do it better. Gets into HSC territory. Are you serious? Westfield, they needed to take a gamble, and they did it in the best way possible. Brody Bame. Multiple Division I offers from Duke and Iowa State. And this guy is just making it look easy. First down and 10 for Westfield, and at the HSC 39-yard line. 2 receivers left on the right hash mark. HSC 4 up front. Gilbert gets the snap, hands off to Garnett up the middle. Garnett sheds through tacklers, gets to about the 33-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6. That brings up second down and 4 for Westfield with 11:38 in the fourth quarter. Gilbert gets the snap, hands off to Garnett again, and Garnett is tripped up at the line of scrimmage almost immediately. And right there on the stop was Nate Ingalls. Third down and 6, sorry. Actually, they are going to call it third down and 4. Sorry about that. Third down and 4 for Westfield. Huge play from the HSC 33-yard line. Micah Webster out there at running back with Gilbert. 2 left. Picks up front. Gilbert gets the snap. Gets a pump fake, and he is sacked behind the line of scrimmage. And guess who it was? Jack Osicki with the sack. And that takes Westfield out of field goal range, as it looked like Gilbert was sacked at around the 40-yard line. As 4th down and 10. Do they go for a long field goal, or do they play conservative, punt it away? And they are going to kick a long field goal. Gilbert and unfortunately Ryan Barker, the left tackle, is limping away. That's terrible to see. Anyway, this is a long, long field goal. This is a 55-yarder. And Bame bobs it away. That's short. Are you serious? Mason Alexander came with the pressure, but Brody Bame, a 55-yarder, very hard for a high schooler. And that was just short. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't get the call. I think you play conservative and punt it away. 55 yards, that's a kick you could see from Brody Bame in warm-ups. Can he hit that in the real game? That is just a very long kick for a high schooler to even go for. Even at the NFL and college level, 55 yards is a lot to ask for. And that brings up 1st down and 10 for HSC from their own 20 with 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter, up 21-17. All 3 timeouts in their bag. Westfield 4 up front. Weston gets the snap, fires right on the screen pass. He's got a man on the far side at the 20-yard line, tripped up by Andrew Liskey. Agayo once again on the grab for HSC. 2nd down and 8 at the 22-yard line, their own 22-yard line for HSC. Four up front, 2 linebackers. Weston, running back on his left hip, gets the snap. Takes it himself, faking the give. Got his tight end on the screen pass. And the oh, he's still on his feet after he was wrapped down. It gets to the 30-yard line on the near side. My goodness. Cameron Anthony, the big guy, the tight end. Deacon King was able to get the stop. But 7-yard gain. What looked like it could have been wrapped up pretty easily. Still able to shed a tackler. And that is a false start on HSC on the flag. A 5-yard penalty takes away a big gain. That is a momentum killer if I've ever seen one. 9 minutes left. 2nd down and 13 for HSC from their own 17-yard line. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Right. Weston with 2 guys with him in the backfield. Gets the snap. Takes it himself. Rolling right. And Feltrinelli is able to wrap him up. Ainsley Awali possibly got to him too. He gets to about the 25-yard line on the right hash. And that brings up 3rd down and 6 from the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 6. This crowd is getting loud on our end from Westfield. 8:30 left in the 4th quarter. Clock still ticking. 4 up front for Westfield. Chris Wright. Weston gets the snap. He's going to throw and headed for Hamilton on the left end. It's incomplete. Great coverage by Good. No flags down. 4th down and 6. And HSC is going to punt this one away from their own 24-yard line. And the Westfield Shamrocks have the opportunity to take the power back. Braden Totten on to punt. I highly doubt we see another fake from him. It was fun while it lasted. Here's Totten from his own 24. Kicks it away, almost blocked by Drew Law. And Liskey gets it on the fair catch at the 35-yard line on the left hash. And Westfield with the opportunity to make history with 8:13 left in the game. I haven't been able to sit down for this entire game, and it's just been a roller coaster of emotions. And I did mention Ryan Barker was struggling with an injury. He is not out on the field. Malachi Mills is back in the game. Avery Hudgens in at left tackle. Kristen Cook-Dennis in at right guard. Gilbert gets the snap. Hands it off to Garnett. Garnett sheds through tacklers. Gets to the 45-yard line on the left hash before he is stopped. Second down and 2. Gilbert gets the snap. Hands off to Gilbert. Garnett, cocking right, gets to the, looks like to about the 47-yard line. And that is a first down for Westfield. Ball on their own 47-yard line with 7:45 left in the fourth quarter. Parker on the tackle. That last play. First down and 10 for Westfield from their own 47. Gilbert gets the snap. He's going to throw. Throws deep for Nosler, and it's caught at the 35. Hauls it in, still on his feet. Sheds through tacklers. Gets to about the 25. Max Nosler. Big play, Max doing it again. And Nosler, just an absolute beast, shedding tacklers. First down and 10 for Westfield from the HSC 27, and there is movement up front. And that is a false start on Westfield. And it looked like there was movement on both ends, but the movement was started by Westfield, which puts them back 5 yards. First down and 15 for Westfield from the HSC 32. First and 15 from the HSC 32. Gilbert gets the snap. Garnett cocking right on the handoff. Gets to about the 30-yard line before he is wrapped up and stopped. With 7 minutes left and the clock ticking, the fourth quarter. Jack Osicki once again. I would not be shocked if he had 20 tackles right now, honestly. He's been everywhere tonight. Second down and 12 for Westfield from the HSC 29. Gilbert fakes the give, throws left. He's got a man. It's Brock Parker towards the near side at the 30, and he is finally brought down by Bush. Brock Parker, his third catch of the day, and he's been used more in this offense, and that is great. Third down and 10 for Westfield with 6:30 left in the fourth quarter. The clock's still ticking. Westfield with 3 receivers right, 2 of them tight ends, Nosler and Parker. 4 up front for HSC. Third down and 10 from the HSC 27. Gilbert takes the snap. Pressure coming. Throws deep over the middle. He's got a man. It's caught. It looks like that was hard to tell for Bo Braun. Are you serious? His first catch of the day, and it comes at the biggest time. That's a first down. First down and 10 for Westfield from the HSC 11. With 6 minutes left. Gilbert gives it to guard. Fakes it to guard that takes up himself up the middle, and he is immediately stopped by a swarm of blue. That brings up second down and 9 for Westfield from the HSC 10-yard line with 5:40 left in the game. 3 receivers right. Gilbert gets the snap, hitches it out right for Webster. Webster on the near side on the. And did he get the touchdown? No, he did not. He is just short. Micah Webster. My goodness. Third and 2 from the 3-yard line for Westfield at the HSC 3-yard line. Biggest play of the game so far. Receiver on each end for Gilbert. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Webster. Up the middle. Did he get it? I don't think he did. As we await the official call. That is brutal if he didn't. And he's got the first down, and it's at the 1-yard line. First down and goal. First down and goal for Westfield from the 1-yard line. 5:10 left in the game. Biggest play of the game so far. Micah Webster in the backfield. Someone was shouting my name. But anyway, Gilbert with Webster on his left hip. Gets the snap, hands it off to Webster, trucks his way through defenders. Did he get the touchdown? And he is stopped at the goal line, it looks like. Or just shy of the goal line, sorry. By a dog pile of Royals. It's a loss of 1, actually. That is crazy. Second down and goal from the 2-yard line. Second down and goal from the 2-yard line for the Shamrocks. Once again, biggest drive of the game. Your receivers right for Gilbert. Webster back with him in the backfield. 4 minutes left. Gilbert gets the snap, takes it himself, up the middle, spin move. Did he get the touchdown? And it looks like, are they going to call him short on that? They call him short again. You cannot be serious. The crowd in suspense. Third down and goal from the 1-yard line. Try it again. Gilbert gets the snap, takes it himself. He's got it that time. Did he? Yes, he did. Jackson Gilbert, the go-ahead touchdown for the Westfield Shamrocks on the QB keeper. That makes it a 23-21 ball game. The Westfield Shamrocks take the lead back with 3:48 left in the game. Jackson Gilbert making plays on his feet yet again. We've seen it all year. And Gilbert on the season, actually. He has 7 rushing touchdowns going into today. Make it 8. Bame on for the PAT. The kick is up. Almost blocked again. But doesn't matter. It's good. We have a 24-21 Westfield lead with 3:48 left in the fourth quarter. My goodness, man. I hope you're all enjoying the ride just as much as I am. And we will be right back for the final moments of this thriller. You are watching the Westfield Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, 3:48 left in the fourth quarter. The Westfield Shamrocks up 24-21 over the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. My goodness, man. Brody Bame on to kick it away. Jackson Gilbert, a 1-yard QB keeper. Here's Jackson Gilbert, Brody Bame on to kick it off. What am I thinking, man? That one goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback. My mind went blank for a moment. And that kick goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback. 3:48 left. HSC from their own 20-yard line. Looking to take the lead or tie it and possibly just stop Westfield from taking the rivalry back in their hands. I talked to Coach Gilbert earlier this week, and he could not stress enough how important this matchup was. But Weston has 2 guys in the backfield with him, looks to his right, gets the snap, hands off to Alexander, and he gets a gain of about 2 or 3 before he is tripped up and stopped by Feltrinelli. Second down and 7 for HSC from their own 23-yard line with 3 minutes left and 20 seconds. HSC, they do have all 3 of their timeouts. Weston gets the snap, hands off to Alexander again, and Alexander sheds through tacklers, gets to about the 28-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and short for HSC, and we have an injured Shamrock. That is something you hate to see. That is an injured Shamrock. I can't quite see who it is, but that is a huge blow for Westfield. Arms, I don't see who it is, but that is just a brutal blow. I mean, at this point in the ball game, to have a guy like that, I mean, just it's truly heartbreaking, especially at the high school level, as we do have an injured player down for Westfield. We're going to take a short break here. And we are back. 3rd and 2 for HSC from their own 28-yard line. Alex Aaron Bolus was the injured Shamrock as he's limping off the field, getting helped up. And they have to blow the whistle to give him enough time to move off the field. 3:02 left. 3rd down and 2 for HSC from their own 28-yard line. 2 receivers right. Westfield. 3 linebackers. Weston takes a step, hand off to Alexander, sheds through tacklers, and he is stopped. Oh! Around the line of scrimmage, but a flag is down. Andrew Liskey had the tackle, but what is the flag? We will have to see what it is. And it's a face mask on Westfield. I would have to think back. I didn't quite see it, but it's very possible. A face mask on Westfield. A 5-yard penalty. First down, Royals from their own 37-yard line. Thank you, DT. 2 receivers right. Weston in the gun, looking to his right, gets the snap. Hands it off to Alexander, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Sorry, that was Wallace, but either way, it doesn't matter. Liam Butler getting the stop at the line of scrimmage. And here we go. 2:25 left, the clock ticking. 2nd down and 10 for HSC from their own 37-yard line. 2 receivers left. Hamilton, the lone man right. Westfield showing blitz. And Weston looking towards the sideline yet again, awaiting the call. And you could hear the bleachers shake, or you could feel the bleachers shake. What an atmosphere to be in with 2 minutes left. Weston gets the snap, hands it off to Wallace, and Wallace is stuffed by Feltrinelli and tackled over and suplexed. Did he get the first down? I don't believe he did. And that is going to bring up 3rd down and short for HSC with 1:40 left. 3rd down and 4 for HSC from their own 43-yard line with 1:35 left in the game. Biggest play of the game. Weston gets the snap, hands it off to Alexander left. Alexander got the first down at the 45-yard line on the far side. Andrew Liskey brings him down. But Jalen Alexander gets great blocking, and he's got the first down. First down for the Royals with 1:20 left with the clock ticking. First down and 10 for HSC from the Westfield 43. 4 up front. Westfield showing blitz. Weston takes the snap. Throws on the far side. He's got Hamilton. Hamilton gets a cutback move. Still on his feet at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. He's stopped on the far sideline. Out of bounds at the 3 by Liskey. Donovan Hamilton. You cannot be serious with 1 minute left. HSC looking to win the ball game. And here we go. First down and goal. Donovan Hamilton putting HSC inside the 5, and Westfield calls a timeout. Donovan Hamilton. If I could pick a player of the game for HSC, it is that man right there. Donovan Hamilton with a touchdown earlier, and now the biggest play of the game. Just using the blockers to his advantage, cutting towards the middle, then cutting back to the far side and getting to the 3-yard line. I have to say I'm in absolute shock at this point. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. HSC first down and goal from the 4-yard line. This is the game of the week, no doubt. And Westfield looking to avoid their first loss of the season. Verifiably, we can't verify this. I don't believe they've ever started 5-0. Westfield looking for their first ever 5-0 start on record on Max Preps. First down and goal for HSC on the left hash mark at the 4-yard line. Weston with 2 receivers left. Westfield stacking the box. Jalen Alexander in the backfield. Here's Weston. Gets the snap, hands it off to Alexander, takes it up the middle, and he is dogpiled at around the 2 or 3 yard line. 49 seconds left. And another timeout is called by Westfield. Second down and goal from the 2-yard line. And Westfield calls their second timeout. They have one more left in their back pocket. I mean, just what a thriller of a game. Second down and goal. It's going to be from the 3-yard line. Jalen Alexander only got 1 on that last play. Westfield, we have not seen, it's been all close games. The last time they really won, or not won a game, but had a game that was not close was week 1 against New Pal. Each game has been a thriller. Westfield, 3 yards stand the difference between them going 4-1 or 5-0. Either way, an impressive start for the Shamrocks. And Donovan Hamilton, I just have to say, for HSC, he has been very hard to stop, and he is a guy that when we look at the tape on Monday, you're going to see him make play after play. And with 49 seconds left, the HSC offense is back out of the field from the 3-yard line. Second down and goal from the 3-yard line. Weston in the backfield with Alexander. Same play setup as last time. Weston gets the snap, hands off to Alexander up the middle, and he is stopped by Goodvine at around the 2-yard line. And that brings up third down and goal. And Westfield calls their third and final timeout. And good news, Alex Aaron Bolus is up and moving. He may come back into the ball game. 43 seconds left. Third down and goal from the 2-yard line. My goodness, man. This is just an unreal game. Back and forth the whole way through. Westfield has had the momentum, but they just haven't been able to capitalize on it at certain points, and it may have cost them here. And Westfield looking to avoid a 4-1 start, which obviously is still a great record, but with the mindset being beat HSC, it's just not a great look. Only 2 yards stand the difference between that being a reality or not. And here we go. 43 seconds left. Third down and goal from the 2-yard line for HSC. They are 2 yards away from starting 5-0. Alexander, the Wildcat, takes it up the middle, and he gets stopped by Van der Sar. It's still on its feet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's got the touchdown. Wait a second. And Cam Etchard's got the football? Wait a second. Cam Etchard came up with the football. And Jalen Alexander, was he tackled? It looked like he was tackled. He gets back up, scores the touchdown. And the crowd is booing. They said he was down. And Gilbert, he is livid. It looked like he was down to me. I was about to write it off right there. 39 seconds left. HSC taking a 27-24 lead. Belmonte on for the PAT. Westfield has no timeouts, by the way. Belmonte puts it up, and it's just barely good and through. And Vandersar, he is livid. He thought for sure that he had him down, and I thought for sure he had him down too. I'm going to admit it right here. I like to be as unbiased as possible. That is a bad call. That is a bad call right there. At that point in the game, that is a bad call. Jalen Alexander, I thought for sure he was down. It looked like the knee was down. The call at that point in the game is just brutal, man. It's brutal. And Cam Etchard was running away with the football, but I don't think it really matters. It's 39 seconds left. Westfield, they're looking to win on a miracle with no timeouts left. I expect them to go to like a screen pass type of look. Maybe go with the Hail Mary deep ball, the classic play, the classic prayer. And a prayer is all we need and all we have really at this point. And here we go. Westfield, one last shot to avoid a 4-1 start. 39 seconds left. HSC up 28-24 after a Jalen Alexander touchdown, a very controversial touchdown, might I add. Garnett and Liskey back deep to receive for Westfield. Game of the year has lived up to all the hype. Belmonte on the kickoff for HSC. Westfield, one last shot. Can they do it? As the kick is off, Garnett gets it at the 1 yard line. He has to take it out. Gets to the 20, still on his feet. Gets to the 30 yard line. Shedding through tacklers on the right hash mark. And 33 seconds left. Kendall Garnett getting Westfield to the 30 yard line. I think at this point you gotta go deep, but also play the sidelines. If that's what I'm doing, if I'm Westfield, go deep and play the sideline, but also play the sidelines. Here's Gilbert. 33 seconds left. Down by 4 from their own 30 yard line. And here we go. Jackson Gilbert gets the snap. Pressure coming, looks deep. He's got Parker not. And ball Braun! He tosses it to him. Braun on the near side, still on his feet in HSC territory. Gets to the 20. Are you serious? Braun! Parker not pitching it to Bo Braun, and Braun getting to the 20 yard line, to the 18. Westfield, they now have a shot with 22 seconds left to win the ball game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 2 receivers right for Gilbert. 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Gilbert takes the snap. Pressure coming. Throws back. It's in the dirt. Incomplete. Intended for naught. 17 seconds left. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 18 yard line. The HSC 18 yard line. Westfield 18 yards away from possibly winning this ball game on a miracle. Parker not pitching it to Bo Braun. My voice cracked. I can't handle this, man. And with 17 seconds left, what a heartbreaker this would be for the Royals. 17 seconds left. Westfield down by 4. 2nd down and 10 from the 17 yard line. The HSC 17. Gilbert gets the snap. Throws deep, and it is almost intercepted. Intended for Bo Braun on the left pylon of the end zone. For HSC, that was Jaron Bush almost picking it off. 3rd down and 10 from the 17 yard line. The HSC 17, 3rd down and 10, 14 seconds left. Keep in mind, Westfield has no timeouts left. They've got 3 receivers right. Irwin, Nosler, Knott. Braun, the lone man left. Garnett on Gilbert's right hip. Gilbert gets the snap. Pressure coming. Throws deep for the end zone. He's got a man! It looks like it's just short of the goal line. That was Bo Braun. 9 seconds left. The clock keeps ticking, and Gilbert spikes it at the 2-yard line with 6 seconds left. Bo Braun, what a play! And the Westfield Shamrocks, are they about to pull this off? My goodness, dude. It was caught at the 2-yard line. Bo Braun, his second catch of the day. Both catches coming at very crucial times. HSE will be forced to call a timeout. Westfield down by 4 with 6 seconds left. At the 2-yard, first down and goal from the 2. They're playing Living on a Prayer in the stadium right now. And Westfield, they were living on a prayer going into this drive. Now HSC, they're living on a prayer. This is crazy, man. Westfield, Mike. I think right here they go to Michael Webster again. Just a good back that is super strong and big. Just power his way in there. And they cannot fill that hole if Nosler is, not Nosler, Webster or Nosler. And it looks like second down and goal for Westfield from the 2-yard line. As they spiked it on the last one. Second down and 2 for Westfield. 6 seconds left from the 2-yard line. Gilbert with Garnett on his right hip. Gets the snap. Rolls to his right. He's got a man. And it's almost caught. And it's out of the hands. Incomplete. Intended for his tight end. Was that Brock Parker or Reese Middleton? I'm not sure. That was intended for Brock Parker. 3 seconds left. Third down and goal from the 2. This is the game right here. This is the game right here. Three seconds left for Westfield. Third down and goal from the 2. Gilbert fakes the pitch out left. Throws left. Oh, and then caught by Garnett. He's got the touchdown. He's got the touchdown. Westfield wins the ball game. Kendall Garnett walks it off. The Westfield Shamrocks have done the impossible. Kendall Garnett. What a grab, and the Westfield Shamrocks have won their 5th game of the season. 5-0. Are you kidding me? HSC debating with the referees, but there is no debate. The Westfield Shamrocks are undefeated. 5-0. Revenge over the HSC Royals. I cannot believe this, man. I cannot believe this. Westfield winning 30-28. And HSC, what a heartbreaker. I am in absolute shock right now. So let's do a little quick recap. Jackson Gilbert finds Bo Braun at the 50-yard line. Or he finds Parker Knott. Knott pitches it to Bo Braun. Braun gets inside the 20. And then after that, it was magic as Bo Braun made the catch at the 2-yard line. Gilbert spikes it, and then boom. Kendall Garnett, his second game-winning touchdown of the season. And guys, I want to thank you all for being on this ride with me, this wild ride of a game. Probably the craziest game I've ever called in my history as a play-by-play announcer. And I keep saying that every week, but it's really true. I would like to thank everyone who watched this stream. 476 people tuned in to watch this stream. Sorry it couldn't be TV. Radio will have to do it. I hope I did it justice. I would like to thank HSC for accommodating us. I would like to thank, most importantly, like I said, you, the viewer. Without you, there is no show. And I would like to thank producer Alan as well, because without him, there really is no show. The Westfield Shamrocks pulling off what many may consider an upset, but I straight up just consider it greatness. I'm Rowan Elbert. Good night, Westfield.